How's it going, folks? Gamer Logic here, and this video is a response to my own video actually regarding how much is too much when it comes to game collecting. And I just kind of wanted to talk about the fallout that I had from that. And first off, what a great response I literally had from so many different members of the YouTube gaming community. Great comments, tons of comments actually, and I tried to respond to almost all of them. If you post a comment there and I didn't respond to you, I will respond to you eventually. There was just amazing outpour of comments that I didn't get a chance to get to all of them, unfortunately. And as well as how many video responses there were to that, I did not expect the amount of feedback from that video. I'm glad it was a well-received video and that no one took it in a negative fashion. Though, even if someone did take it in a negative fashion, I would have welcomed it just to hear their opinions and why they thought it was a negative video or why they would project back in a negative manner. I was curious to kind of see if there would be anyone who would pop out and just be offended in general, saying, you know, you don't know what you're talking about, my priorities are straight and it doesn't matter what anyone thinks and I'm just going to collect or whatever. You know, no one ever came out with that, which is... It's great because it shows that a lot of you guys have your heads on straight. You know that when it comes to responsibilities and priorities, those are on the top of things rather than video games. You know, in the end, family is very important, work is very important, responsibilities are very important, and it's good to see that you guys do that. And there were a lot of great topics that people kind of discussed, you know, some of their gaming past and how they decided to really start collecting for certain systems. Certain people shared their own stories about how they kind of got too involved with collecting stuff and even asked the question themselves, how much is too much? Other people had multiple copies of the same game on different systems and discussed, you know, which version do I keep? Do I get the original version? Do I get the best port of it? Or do I get a game of it, say, on a classics collection on some of the more modern systems and go from there? So a lot of great, interesting stuff there. A lot of wonderful responses from you guys. Now, originally, when I talked about doing this video, I said that I wanted to feature some of the video responses over at my website, themikemurdis.com. And after seeing all the great video responses, I just decided to feature all of them. If you take the time to watch them, if you haven't taken time to watch any of the video responses, you really need to, because it really completes the answer to the whole question, how much is too much? And I'm sure you can kind of figure that that's a loaded question. There isn't really a set answer, as it depends on the individual. But these video responses that I got from people, as well as the comments, and I'm not leaving any of the commenters out, you guys did a great job too, but the people who took the time to do the videos really pour some great emotion into the fact that, you know, there can be too much, and there are goals and stopping points for people as to why that is too much. So rather than continuing to blab on here, go ahead and check out my website. I'll put the link in the video description here so you guys can see my article and just some more thoughts on the original video itself, as well as everyone's video response. You'll be able to see everyone's there, which is fantastic. And thanks again, everybody, for taking the time to do comments to it, as well as the new subscribers I got out from various people's channels. Thank you guys very much. Welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy the content from past as well as present and future. Oh, I almost forgot one more thing. You know, as this video was on YouTube and it was gaining momentum and people were starting to comment, I took a good look through my video game collection, and once a year I go through and decide, you know, what am I keeping, what am I getting rid of, what do I have excessive amounts of stuff that I'm not playing. And this year it happened to be Atari 2600. And I decided, kind of from this video and kind of this year, it kind of put me in a decision to finally do this, was to get rid of all my loose Atari 2600 games, as well as a extra system and a slew of joysticks I had. And I decided I'm pretty much going to keep my one Atari 2600. I got an Atari Junior, and I'm going to keep only the boxed games of my Atari 2600 collection. And I have a Harmony card. It's a flash card. It's an Atari flash card. So any of those loose games I ever want to play, I'm able to play them on a flash card, which is pretty cool. So I decided, you know, let's get rid of the loose cartridge. Let's make some room here. And let's, you know, throw this system on eBay or whatever. So I posted it up over on my Facebook page, the Gamer Logic fan page, and I got a text from a friend of mine saying, "How much do you want for the system?" I was like, "Oh, well, he's interested in this thing." Well, the guy who was asking me, my buddy was asking me this, has been an awesome friend. You know, we met last year, we started boxing together and everything, and he's just a really cool guy. And he's given me a Wii, he's given me stuff for the house, he's just a really awesome guy. And he said, you know, well, the reason I'm kind of interested in this is because me and my brother used to play the Atari 2600 all the time. And, you know, it kind of made me nostalgic to see that whole collection, all those games and everything. So I said, cool, it's yours, here you go. And he was like, you know what, you're just giving this to me? You don't want any money for this? I said, no, you know, you're giving me a Wii, you're a good friend, and, you know, just enjoy it. And that's the main point, guys, is for how much is too much and all that stuff, sometimes it's nice to have this extra stuff that rather than selling to people, you can just kind of give it away and have someone really enjoy it. Because that's the thing, those Atari 2600 games and that extra system were sitting in the closet for the past 3.5 years and never played them. And you know, now someone's actually gonna sit down and take the time to play that stuff and be able to enjoy it, which it wasn't getting before. And that's what it's all about. So I just wanted to post those quick thoughts too before I forgot about it, because that was kind of the main point. So alright, I'm going for real, guys, so have a good one. Peace.